Hello, would you like to do a contested zone with me? I will take your hand and lead you to the end. Just follow me. So first of all, before we go in, we will check if there are people around who might want to kill us. In this case, it looks like there isn't really anybody here. We can also check the console. There are players around. In the console, we can see that there are 38 people on the station and on the planet. Now, another thing to check before we go in is that your spawn is set. I know I've done this before. And to make sure you're fully equipped. Now, the equipment that you want is pretty easy. You want to have heavy arms, core armor, and a head. And you want to have light legs, because it makes you really fast. And your legs shouldn't get shot anyway, because you should shoot behind cover. You also need to make sure that you have the gun equipped. You have your magazines, some spare magazines, some spare med pens, your tractor beam in your inventory, and your med gun. The reason why you want your tractor beam in your inventory is because it's on the same button as the med gun, so it might fuck you up in a hasty situation. You also want to make sure that you mostly use your med gun, only use your med pens when you absolutely have to, when you are like you're close to dying, you are under fire, use the med pens, otherwise med gun. So my weapon of choice is the Lumen, simply for the fact that it's pretty light, it has enough ammo to kill 3 people. And yeah, it's a pretty nice gun, it's available at Checkmate. A lot of people use the FS9, I don't like the FS9, it's too heavy, it fires too slow. It just sucks in my opinion. So when you're here, you first want to make sure that this airlock is cycled on your side. You don't want to run in directly if it's cycling, because people could be hiding in this corner and just shoot you when you run in. You want to avoid that, because as soon as you enter this, you can draw your weapon and you can fight. Before you enter, make sure that nobody's behind you, so they don't shoot you in the back. Before you cycle, look through here, look if you can see players or dead NPCs. These NPCs are alive, so I feel pretty well that there's nobody on the other side. Just cycle this, draw your weapon, make sure it's reloaded. And then make your way to the fuse store as fast as possible. Also be aware of these corners on the side where people can camp. I like to knock out the NPCs, because it's silent so people don't hear me shooting. You will not always be able to do this, sometimes they are smarter than today. Now here, that's just knowledge, people can camp on these sides, there's an NPC. Nobody's here, also no mines spawned, so the server is probably pretty bad. I'm just going to knock this guy out. If there's mines here, I would not shoot them, I would not destroy them. It all makes sound, it all will give away your position. You don't want to do this. Just check really quick. You can see players. There's nobody down here. I still go down a bit further. No. The fuse is spawned, so I will take the fuse, so people can follow us. If it works, the fuse is broken, or no, it's not. It's just a server. Make sure you stay topped off. Hello. This fuse might be taken, it might be broken. We will see. There's someone else. What? Please stay down. Thank you. You can see this fuse door is broken, so we can use this. So we have to try the other side. There's elevators connecting both the entrances at Checkmate. You can just go here. In here is an unlisted zone, so if there's someone in there, they can shoot you, and you can shoot them. Well, you can shoot them, but they don't take damage. So when you take this elevator, you're safe to just look around if there's someone. But there's nobody. There's also an NPC, so he would be dead or shooting if someone was around. So I feel pretty safe here. I can just go here. The fuse works. Nice. We put it in. Make sure nobody is camping. Close the door behind you. And just run in. Now this room in Checkmate is pretty tricky. You start on the bottom floor basically, and there's elevation all around you where people can shoot you. You can either take it slow, like open the door, and just scan the area, look upstairs, look on the side, but it's so many angles to cover. I think the best thing is to just quickly run into cover, check the edges. And just take the high ground, like Obi-Wan. There's a lot of NPCs here, so I don't think players are here. Look safe. Be aware of all the campy spots up there. Last spot here is to just be in cover here. So you can heal. Sort your inventory, whatever. I like to kill the NPCs here because they just shoot you in the back when you put the fuse in. And then you will be really sad when you get a tier 3 injury. This fuse door is broken. Since this fuse door is broken, we have to use our tractor beam to get in. To do that, we drop the fuse. We get our tractor beam. Wait until the server. Thank you. And then basically this works the same as ship components. You have to get the right orientation. Oh my god. This works the same as ship components. You have to get the same orientation, the correct orientation. Just left click and then the door opens. It's a workaround when the fuse is broken and I don't get a prompt to insert it. Again, make your way in, close the door behind you. I feel pretty safe with this because the fuse is broken, so people can't really follow. So I will just keep running through. There is no NPCs here, so either they didn't spawn or someone just went in and killed them. So we have to be a little bit careful. Check the upstairs if people are camping there. We go around here, there's no mines. I don't know if they didn't spawn or if people went through them. Always make sure to not expose yourself to too many angles. There are just a few NPCs in here, so no players. I will run through to the end, because there's keycard printers way easier to get. Okay, this is one of the interesting NPCs. And this printer is broken. No, it's not. Your surroundings. As you can see, there's a dead player here. Sadly, I can loot him. Thing is really delayed. So corner, I take that. I like that. Okay. Let's take the keycard. No, one thing you want to do is, best case, you want to get both keycards at the same time. So both of them are on the cooldown behind you, so nobody can follow you when you go through the door. In this case I won't do that because my frames are really bad right now and I don't want to die to some bullshit. Just keep running back. Make sure that nobody's camping up here trying to take your keycards. This looks all pretty dead. So just hide in the corner. Take out the keycard and open the door. Never stay in the open for too long, just as long as you need to. Don't forget to close the door behind you. And continue. So all the NPCs are dead. The server's dead too, so who knows what it means. Could be players, could be nothing. Who knows? This keycard printer is broken. Get a kill marker for that. It just so that I pulled out my tractor beam by accident. That's why I like to keep it in my inventory. So since this keycard printer was broken, we have to hope that the second one works. If it doesn't, then this one ends early. Nice. Also tell me you can ignore the NPCs up there. They don't react fast enough to shoot you. Hey, this one works. Nice. Looks like no loot spawns, so it's no big deal that we didn't bring a backpack. I like to not bring a backpack because it makes me faster. And I can just take backpacks from other players. They are bugged right now, so you can't open them. But I am hoping that I will be able to open them in the future, and then I will have a few loot boxes to open. So who knows which surprises I will find. So it feels really bad. It's an advantage because not a lot of NPCs spawn, it's a disadvantage because not a lot of loot spawns. But if you only want the keycards, it doesn't really matter. Also bad servers make the lumen feel really bad for some reason, I don't know why. All the NPCs are dead, so we can open this door in peace. So also there's an NPC back here. There it is. Can barely see him. But he always fucks up with his AO3. So now here's the risk of running into players. You can peek relatively safe through this. There's someone camping. I can't see anyone. Since the loot doesn't spawn, I doubt that anyone is in here, but we will see. Always check up here as a super OP camping spot for the entrance. Also check up here. Nothing. Check if you can see anyone back here, if you can hear tractor beam sounds, the freight elevator sound. So, friend from the editing software here. Sadly no loot spawned, but I wanted to show you the loot, so this is a new run. As you can tell, there are still no NPCs. Usually there would be a bunch of NPCs here, especially a bunch of heavies, so make sure you have enough ammo. In this run, it was pretty simple. No players here, no NPCs, so I just equipped my tractor beam and started tractor beaming all the components. As you can see, the run is pretty quick. There are no real big problems. It would maybe take a little bit longer if there were more NPCs or if there were players. Keep in mind that you don't have to engage players. You can also just hide and make sure that they don't see you. Let them pass by. Or if you get killed over and over, just go to a different station, do the contested zone there, or switch the server. I will also show you where you can find the keycards. They are downstairs. You just run around once and collect all of them. At the end you can exit through the exit elevator. When you call it, it takes a while until it arrives. Yeah. I hope that video was helpful, and it shows you that you don't have to be super scared of these contested zones. You can do them quite often really peacefully. You won't need 10 hours to complete a contested zone like I've read on Reddit. So just try them out and have fun. Good luck and bye.